Welcome back to Frostpunk, the Fall of Winterhome. Now this building up here, I seem to have a tiny lack of road, so let's build that. Now we need resource depots. Up here is as good a spot as any. Can we build 2 of them? Yes, we can. Let's do that. I don't think there is room for another one beside that one. No, there isn't. But there's room for 2 of them there. That's good. This one's done, yes, and it's set to the correct mode. Set that to 8 to 18. Let's look at how things appear right now. Scouts have reached the weather station. I just need to pause because I need to make sure that I'm actually like this one, 8 to 18. This one, 8 to 18. And eventually we want one here as well. But not yet. The engineers responsible for preparing the weather forecasts welcome us as we enter the building. Call up the weatherman. The weather station is manned by several engineers who use an array of instruments to monitor the air temperature, wind force and direction, and atmospheric pressure changes. On the basis of this data, they prepare weather forecasts. We could use these engineers in the city to help with the generator, but if we close the weather station, we will lose the weather forecasts. Well, it's gonna keep getting colder, I can tell you that much, says the chief meteorologist. So we can bring them to the city, or we can send them to the city, or we can leave them at their post. Currently, I think we'll leave them at their post because it's kind of useful to know what the temperatures are going to become. I have a general idea of it, but I don't remember, and yeah. We'll leave them at their post and send the scouts directly onwards to the rock formation. We have a workshop here. And now we have some more cleanup to do in this area of town. Like so. 2, 1, 2, 3. That's something at least. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a fighting arena. Maybe means I can move some of these people away from these areas. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That one is covered, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Means I need one more tent in the habitable zone. Let's make that there. Apparently we can leave the road, so let's make 2 more tents in the habitable zone then. Now this sawmill is working on these trees, so I don't want to do anything with them. And we have a gathering post here. And they are waiting for us to have enough storage for 800 coal. I think we can speed up a little bit here. Now let's set that to coal immediately, and they leave, and we now have coal for about a day. That's what you think, because we need to increase the steam level to 2, and that kind of doubles the coal consumption. So we are currently consuming 984, and that will put us above our daily gain. So boom. And suddenly we only have 11 hours left. As we are now consuming 1968 per day, and we're gaining 1525. So this is not ideal. Now, we don't have metal currently. Something's going on over here. First, amputation. To save this patient's life, we had to perform an amputation. As a result, this person won't be able to work. We can't sign a law, so I see. We have way too many sick people. Things are looking okay-ish. Now this one we need to set for food rations. Wood runes depleted. Good. Let's send children out to clear out these. Some ruins cleared. People have noticed the ongoing effort to clear the city of ruins, and they appreciate it. A lot remains to be done, of course, but Winterhome already seems to be breathing a little easier. I'm glad to hear it, and hope will rise slightly, and trust me, we need that. Now, I don't think we have any homes that are not being heated at the moment, which is... Oh, we have 2 bunkhouses here. Let me pause the game again. I need to check our economy, and we have 90 vacant beds. Tearing down bunkhouses is not something that I do happily, but I don't want homes to be in the freezing zone. People trapped under the ruins. Well now, okay. There's an event here. A voice in the ruins. Sir, people have heard a child's voice coming from the wreckage. A child has survived the terrible night of destruction when half of Winterhome burned. So many lives were lost in the blaze and fighting. We can't let this child die too. We have to help the child. I have no other choice. I'm not happy with it. But I need a heater. Will that suffice? I can put it there and then remove the extraneous road. And send children. Wood ruins have been depleted. Good. With our extra resources right now, we will go right ahead and build the wall drill. which requires a road. It also requires a steam hub. And now we need to pause again because we have lots of unemployed people after these ruins have been cleared out. Let's build another gathering post. Make sure that these things are set to only operate during work hours. I don't think we can build a gathering post anywhere here. We can build one there, but then I have to remove the road, but I shall do so. I'll remove this road down to there and build a gathering post, not connected to street, like that. And we will also build, well, I need the metal for that, but we will build a steam hub there as well when I have the metal for it, which I do now. We'll build it there. Pause again. People up in these ruins are freezing. We should probably... oh, it's 17 left. We'll take the chance. I will probably regret that. How are we for buildings? We have 70 vacant beds. We have plenty of wood, so I will continue building tents. This one we can probably tear down again and replace with a fighting arena. Can tear down this one too. Scouts have reached the rock formation, a distinct spot in Frostland. This is just an exploration post. Sites discovered steel bridge, so we'll send them there. Now, unemployment. We have plenty of children who are able to tear down ruins. That, yes, it is. Good. Continue. About 20 hours left of coal. This one isn't done yet. Wooden ruins depleted. That gives us more workers. Plenty of them, actually. No, send 15 children there. Again, I need to check the heat zone here. As you probably noticed, this city is in complete utter shambles. Mild frostbite, a citizen became gravely ill. As I said, I would regret it. Help the amputees. Fewer amputations. Sir, The doctor who was trying to improve radical treatment is here. He's reporting a breakthrough. It's certainly an unorthodox method, and my learned colleagues would be appalled at the experiments I had to perform. But it works. I expect the number of amputations during radical treatment to be halved. He seems eager to get back to his everyday work and try his new method. Well done. That's something at least. Wooden ruins depleted. Something's going on down here now. Little survivor. Sir, we pulled the child out of the ruins. He is the sole survivor of his family. He's badly burned and will die without proper medical attention, and we can't provide it yet. Hope will rise slightly. How many engineers do we have left? 10. Let's build 2 medical posts temporarily in there. More scouts have been researched. Let's go with the steam steelworks next then. This one should be set to work hours only. And I would prefer having more hunters' huts. So that will do. Temporary location anyways. Now, we also want these fighting arenas. That should suffice. We can build another tent here. We need doctors in this building immediately. And in here. Now we can probably continue this road. And build a straight line like that. Let's dismantle this building. We have 109 vacant beds. Let's see what we can do about that. If we get rid of 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. You're not covered by that. 70. This one covers those. 80, 90, 100, and 110. Now we need more tents. 1, 2. What's going on here? Let me just check something. Is there room for a workshop there? Yes, there is. Okay, we'll leave that then. And build 2 more tents there. This one we can now set to work during work hours only. And we can build a cookhouse. I would like to build there, or even there. It's a gathering post, and that's a bunkhouse. Yeah, we definitely need another cookhouse, so let's build one there. That one is almost done. Excellent. Scouts have reached the steel bridge. The bridge is maintained by an automaton. Its task is to keep it free of snow in case we needed to transport resources across the ravine. Sounds familiar. Mechanical workforce. The automaton works tirelessly to keep the bridge free of snow and passable for resource transports. If we send it to the city, we would cut off any outposts farther down this route. Scouts will still be able to cross the bridge. We will leave the automaton on duty. And move on to the frozen pond, I think. There's the beacon. We'll send this one to the dreadnought. That probably is too far away. However, we do want to build another steam hub again. Yeah. We'll build it there. We can speed up the game safely at night. This building needs hunters. This building needs workers. For now, we'll just put this in here. And put it to work during work hours only. About 7 hours left of coal. Is there room for a tent there? Yes, there is. There's some silly road stuff going on again. Four hours left. Take these out, put them in there. take these out and put them in there. Wooden ruins depleted, steel ruins depleted. We need another gathering post up here. I also think we need to get on another gathering post on this one. Steel ruins have been depleted, 12 times 2. And one of them happened to be the iron mine. So that's something that we will just build right away, because we need iron on this level. Wooden ruins have been depleted, and we are getting more workers in. Book of Laws. Now, how is our current status here? We have 15 sick. Yeah, I'll go with the overcrowding.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Scouts have reached the frozen pond. Distinct spot we can use as a waypoint for exploration. Site discovered, storm shelter. Let's head out there. Scouts have reached the dreadnought. The only dreadnought we didn't disassemble. It is stripped of supplies and in need of an overhaul, but otherwise it's intact. The last dreadnought. As we climb over the edge of the snow-covered plateau, we feel like ants crawling over an alien landscape towards some gigantic beast. We stop at last at the stone's throw from the dreadnought to marvel at its scale. One of the huge machines that brought us here towers above us, cold and silent. It would take an enormous amount of labor and resources to make it usable again, yet it is still a reminder of everything that we left behind on our journey north. We decided to leave it intact. Site discovered, Barren Hollow. Set up there. No, we already do that. Most ruins cleared. Most of the charred skeletons of houses that marred Winterhome are gone. The countless hours of toil put into their removal paid off. People are no longer constantly reminded of the night of terror and chaos. Hope will rise slightly. I would like to have more hunters' huts. Just build 2 of them there. And speaking of hunters, let's move into flying hunters. A frightened patient. One of our people is facing death, but is still refusing amputation. He keeps screaming that he doesn't want anyone to touch his leg, and he won't change his mind, even though gangrene will kill him in a matter of hours. Cut off his leg. It's better than him dying. It's not like we don't already have plenty of amputees. Okay, let's build a resource depot. We can put workers in here now, and I'm guessing that I've completely forgotten that we should put workers in there as well and put this to day. Okay, let's pause the game again and check how many houses we have. We have 5 vacant. So you are covering a medical post. That's not ideal. You're also covering a medical post. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. How about our medical posts? I mean, we have plenty of them now, which can have 10 patients in each. So we can probably tear down this one and this one. This is a cookhouse. And change this to workday hours. There's 1 tent left there, and 1 left there, and a bunkhouse there. So 3 tents. Send some children to tear down that building or ruin. Children in there.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Ah, I forgot that tent. Okay, let's build one there. hunters. And was because I need to redirect workers. We have workers in that building that we can change out with children. That is good. I think that was the only ones I changed. This was with children as well. But I think that's a good place to end the episode. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you all in the next one.